Greetings, humanoids of the internet. My name is Bob, and this is episode number 153 of Journey into Space. Journey into Space. Now, ladies and gentlemen, and boys and girls, I want to talk to you for a moment about cognitive decline. In other words, I may have it. I was looking at some of my old videos, some of my earliest Journey into Space videos, and I was thinking to myself, that guy is wittier and more well-spoken than I am. So my brain cells I may have lost some brain cells since then. And that guy certainly knew more about KSP than I do. However, in my defense, I used to actually work in technical support, which means I used to actually work with my voice every day. And now I'm a hermit growing corn in the middle of nowhere. So I probably have lost some wittiness and verbal acuity just by virtue of the fact that I don't talk to anybody anymore. And I certainly don't make my living from my voice. So there's that. And I may well be looking at the early stages of senility. My mom had senile dementia, and I got to look at that possibility as a significant possibility. Now, I don't think I'm going to turn into a drilling vegetable anytime soon, but I'm 62 years old, and if I was going to experience cognitive decline, I may well begin to do it right about now. But like I said, that person also knew a great deal more about KSP than I do because I haven't played it in a long time. Apparently, there's also some new developments in KSP, the ability to work outside your spacecraft and build new stuff in space. That's pretty cool. So I'm just getting back into it after a long, probably a year or so, without playing it really much at all. Now I'm getting back into it. This is a resource and relay satellite that I have deployed to various moons, basically, that I'm going to explore in my upcoming journey of exploration. Did I launch every one of those probably 8 or 9 satellites on a separate rocket? Hell no. Hell no. I cheated out my waz. I set them up to launch just like this and hit Alt F12 and set them up the way I wanted them. But I do need to build myself an actual rocket. Well, first, at a later point, I'm going to start on a epic journey of exploration. But right now, I need to just do a mission to make sure to reassure myself that I know how to even play this game anymore. So I'm going to build a moon rocket. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try to reassure myself that I can actually get out of this thing with this docking clamp on it, because that docking clamp is fairly large compared to the size of the craft. So Bob Kerman is in there. We're going to go ahead and have him EVA. Yep, he can get out. Now you may be asking yourself, is Bob going to send those famous astronauts, Jebediah, Bill, and Bob Kerman, into space on this mission? In which the answer is, hell no. I'm going to send Valentina. A little feminism going on. Let them go on this useless mission. Okay, so Valentina is going to be sort of the main pilot. Bill is going to be the command module pilot. He's going to stay in the ship while the others get to go to the moon. And engineer. I think this is over-engineered for just getting to the moon. We will find out. Let's see. You want to put some pins on this bitch. Yes, I do want to put some pins on this bitch. Do we have bigger pins? These will work. Alright, save. And launch. Oh, it's been a long time. Forward sunrise. Okay. Throttle to not quite maximum. SAS on. I say SAS on. There we go. Three, two. Wait. I don't have an abort sequence. Okay, I'm not sure that my abort sequence is going to do me any good since I don't have an escape tower. It's just I got this lunar module sitting on top of it. But, okay, we'll find out. Throttle to maximum. SAS on. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. In 3, 2, 1. And let me see what's the first one to drop. Okay, 5,000 meters. All systems appear nominal. Getting ready for our gravity turn. Actually, we'll go ahead and anticipate that slightly. Side booster jettison successful. Try to get it over to 90 degrees a little bit. Is that going out of control? Okay. Good enough. Little janky. Little janky. Let me see what my altitude's at. Alright, we'll just kind of hang out here. Let's go and throttle up. We're going to shoot for an altitude of about 75 to 80. This orientation is kind of janky. Yeah, it really doesn't want to be stable. Well, let's go ahead and throttle back up. Using the key numpad on this laptop is a lot less easy than using numpad on a keyboard. And it really doesn't want to be stable. I'll turn the RCS back on. See if I'm running out of juice yet. Nope, not yet. Go and catch up with the note a little bit. I'm about to ready to jettison the side boosters. Uh, 78.97. Okay, good enough. All right, we need to get set up, and we'll do our transition to the moon, our trans-lunar injection. Okay, we're going to go ahead and burn out the rest of these tanks and jettison them. So. And make sure this actually does separate those. Yep. Looks so. Okay. Separate. Okay, note in 2 minutes. I think we should have plenty of power, so let's go ahead and get closer to the node a little bit before we start our burn. You staying stable? Yep. Now, for the people who said, I don't have a shroud over this, it's not going to be aerodynamic. Fuck you. I don't care as long as I get there. I don't give a damn. I'm not even sure to what degree that kind of aerodynamics is actually even implemented in the game. It may be by now. It didn't used to be, but whatever. No, it's not aerodynamic, and no, I don't care. People used to give me all kinds of hell for like planes and space planes on having my landing gear down. But I should have pulled it up. It's like, I don't give a fuck. And back then, aerodynamics wasn't even implemented, and so having the gear down actually literally wouldn't matter. But people are like, you don't have your gear up. Fuck you. Fuck you is my answer to that. What do you mean can't fleet to maneuver? Oh, okay, good. This is not that close in, but what I'll do is I'll get about here and I'll make maneuver to both get closer in and also change the janky looking inclination here. Okay, I'm about to do my mid-course correction burn here. actually out this distance. It doesn't matter that much if I do it here or actually at the node, but just to be a little bit more accurate. All right. And now we go in. Okay, let's get into the orbital influence section here. There we go. The periapsis is 29,000 meters, which, as I recall, is high enough. Let's go ahead and set up our retro berm to stay in the moon's gravitational influence. All right, good enough. I don't want to bring my periapsis down too much. That'll be fine. All right, let's warp on in. Sorry, I had to itch. Alright, let's orient toward the maneuver. How much fuel do I have in this stage? Still quite a lot. F5. Let's go ahead and get her done. Get her done. Ah, good enough. All right, we are in lunar orbit. We still have a fair amount of gas in the tank. We'll use that when we get to start to go back to Earth. But for right now, we need to go ahead and warp around. Let's get into the sunlight. All right, let's take a look here. There is the Mun. Okay, transfer. How do I transfer stuff? We're going to transfer over Valentina. And Lilo. Okay, Valentina and Lilo are in other words, the main pilot and the scientist are in the this thing, lander, the lander, Senile Bob, lander. and Phil, who is a pilot, is going to be playing the role of the command pilot here. So I guess we're ready. I'm thinking of landing maybe on the edge of this crater. Let's go ahead and decouple. Actually, F5 first. Go ahead and decouple. Decouple node. Go ahead and transfer my view over here. Use the little RCS and back away. If I remember my RCS controls at all. All right, well, I can just turn around. That'll work too. Oh, I forgot. I disabled the I disabled these. I didn't want them to get used during launch. So let's see. There we go. And actually, when we're back here, we'll go ahead and turn this back on too. Okay, Valentina and Lilo, you lucky Kerbals. You're going to be my first landing in quite a long time, so I hope you're up for it. We're going to set it to terminate there in the crater because we're going to have to do some corrections in and around here that will bring us in to land vertically. Okay. Oh, wrong button. Let's see, there's no panels here except for these, right? Okay. My electric charge is still good? Okay. Pointed at the maneuver. Go in time compress a little more. Go and activate our engine. Let's see if I remember the control for the side engines. No, that's not it. Okay, good. Those are kind of emergency braking engines in case, I find myself falling down too fast. Oh, I'm past the node, whatever. I need to adjust my camera at some point. I'm just not going to do it right now. That's fine. Let's see, where is the front of my craft? Go from here, yep. Okay, that's the back because that's where the ladder is, okay. Gotcha. Okay, oh boy. My first landing on the moon for a long time. And boy, am I scared. Valentina Lilo, God bless you. It's been nice knowing you. They added more sound effects for the landing lights, I think. All right, well, let's go ahead and drop down. All right, even though I'm still pretty high up, I want to land on that lip. I probably need to go ahead and do a little braking now. Here's some map view here. Okay, that's good enough for right now. We're still pretty high up. See, radar altimeter. I don't even remember where the radar altimeter is anymore. Okay. I guess I will use that. Go and curve it down a little bit more. Oh, I got a problem. I didn't hook up the fuel to those. I'm going to have to land it on just as central. I got a real problem. Okay, if I transfer this fuel, as I plummet towards the ground,